DASH diet is a dietary approaches to stop hypertension. So it's a very specific diet for those with hypertension, and it is based on a low sodium diet, focuses mainly on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean meats. That we would have an issue with the whole grains, and also big carbohydrates is, again, it's another pie chart that is full of carbohydrates with only a tiny bit of protein. That's not too bad, but it looks like it's all dairy. This was created because researchers noticed that those who followed a vegan or vegetarian diet had a better blood pressure. Now, one of the question marks I've got on that data is how old was that subset that they studied?
Yeah.
It's, again, what we're not looking at here with that kind of research is, was it women, was it men, was it a combination? Many studies in the past were focused mainly on men because they didn't have hormone changes.
And over a period of time, because I actually think that the amount of stress that can be put on the body because of the lack of protein would eventually cause more hypertension anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we would be gone.
No,
I was saying we would be looking at hypertension from the perspective of the adrenal glands and the aldosterone. So we've talked about the pregnenolone steal in our other talks, but absolutely looking at where does hypertension comes from. It actually comes from usually aldosterone. Very rarely, you know, sodium is a part of that, but also it's the rubbish salts that we're eating, not the really good salts like Himalayan salt, etc., which are incredibly nutrient dense. It's like, why have we got hypertension? That's the thing that's always missing from these stats. Why have we got hypertension? Why don't we actually get under that and look at what's really going on in the body?
I also think it demonizes sodium. So like Claire said, there's different types of sodium. There is your processed salt, which is going to increase hypertension and other issues and put stress on the kidneys. But we do need sodium in our diet. We need to balance the sodium, potassium. And so when we understand our micronutrients and that we eat a diet that has a balance of those macro and micronutrients, then we have more opportunity to be healthy. So it's demonizing minerals is we're not quite